What's up everyone, I'm Dan and thanks to the awesome team at Pirate PR for the review code for Ruffy and the Riverside on the Nintendo Switch. This title was reviewed on the Nintendo Switch too. There's something incredibly heartwarming about a game that wears its inspirations proudly on its sleeves, and Ruffy and the Riverside does just that. Drawing heavy influence from the 3D platformers of the N64 era, particularly titles like Banjo-Kazooie, this charming adventure blends nostalgia with modern innovation to create something that feels both familiar and refreshing. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or just starting out, Ruffy and the Riverside offers a bright, accessible and inventive experience that's hard not to fall in love with. At the center of this joyful chaos is Ruffy, the spirited hero chosen to stop the villainous Growl from destroying the world core and plunging the magical land of Riverside into ruin. What begins as a seemingly traditional good versus evil journey soon unfolds into a much more dynamic and delightful ride. You'll meet a delightful cast of characters: Pip the sassy bee, Sir Edler the mole adventurer, and Cilia the wise turtle, who each bring their own charm to the narrative. With lively, sometimes humorous dialogue and endearing personalities, these characters help make the world of Riverside feel truly alive. Visually, Ruffy and the Riverside is a standout. The game's 2D sketchbook art style is a genuine treat, bursting with bright colours and hand-drawn charm. Character animations are expressive and fluid, imbuing each inhabitant of Riverside with personality and flair. There's almost a storybook quality to it all, like flipping through the pages of an animated pop-up book, with the art serving not only as eye candy but also as a strong narrative aid. The transition between vibrant 3D world and stylized 2D puzzle sections adds a playful contrast. These 2D segments are more than just visual gimmicks, they're essential gameplay areas filled with cleverly designed challenges that take full advantage of the game's central mechanic. Speaking of which, at the heart of Ruffy and the Riverside is the swap system, a magical copy and paste mechanic that allows Ruffy to manipulate the world around him. It's more than just a gimmick, it's the core gameplay loop, and a wonderfully implemented one at that. You can swap properties between objects to solve environmental puzzles, such as turning stone into wood to float across water, or changing day into night to access otherwise unreachable areas. Can't reach the top of a mountain? Change a flowing waterfall into vines to climb. This ability encourages players to think outside the box, and the puzzles are consistently inventive without ever becoming frustrating. Later in the game, you unlock the ability to create and apply your own textures with the pick system, allowing you to add a personal touch to the world around you. It's a neat layer of customization that ties nicely into the game's creative themes. Ruffy and the Riverside isn't just a linear platformer, it's an open world playground full of secrets, collectibles and colourful NPCs. Each of the game's 7 outer regions offers its own distinct setting, aesthetic and environmental puzzles. There's a generous helping of side quests and optional content, from collecting dreamstones and butterflies to assisting quirky characters across the world. The compass pointer is a subtle but welcome addition, making sure you never feel lost while still encouraging curiosity and exploration. It keeps the momentum going without holding your hand, which is perfect for players of all ages and skill levels. Matching the game's upbeat tone is its jaunty, feel-good soundtrack. The music feels straight out of a Saturday morning cartoon, light-hearted and energetic, helping to reinforce the sense of wonder throughout Ruffy's journey. It never overwhelms, and each region has its own distinct musical identity, from bouncy tracks in grassy meadows to mellow tones in snowy landscapes. Gameplay-wise, Ruffy and the Riverside is easy to pick up and play thanks to its simple and responsive controls. The platforming is solid and the puzzles are smartly designed to build on the swap mechanic as you progress. That said, there are a few areas that cause some minor gripes for me. The camera, while generally serviceable, can occasionally struggle to keep up during faster paced sequences, making a few jumps more frustrating than they should be. And while not a major issue, the lack of gyro support for aiming parts feels like a small missed opportunity, especially given how naturally it would fit the style of gameplay. But that one is more for me and the other gyro control users out there, and hopefully that might come in a later patch, fingers crossed. I'd also like to point out how great the game runs on the Nintendo Switch 2. I didn't have any frame issues or slowdown. It was a perfectly flawless experience. As someone who spent a lot of time playing games on the N64, Ruffy and the Riverside is a welcome return to playful, imaginative game design. It captures the spirit of classic 3D platformers like Banjo-Kazooie, while carving out its own identity with a unique art style, clever swap mechanic and a world brimming with charm. It's not perfect, some technical limitations like camera and the absence of gyro aiming may irk a few players, but these are minor complaints in the grand scheme. The The heart, creativity and polish on display here more than make up for any small shortcomings. For anyone looking for an uplifting, creative and genuinely fun platformer, Ruffy and the Riverside is an absolute gem. Whether you're a long-time fan of the genre or introducing a younger player to the joy of exploration and puzzle solving, Ruffy's journey is one you should definitely add to your library. Ruffy and the Riverside releases on the Nintendo eShop on the 26th of June, priced at $14.71 in the UK and $19.99 in the US. Big thanks once again to Pirate PR for the review code. Thanks to you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the review. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the review, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date. See you next time.
Oh!